Hey everyone, Michelle Mackey here. I wanted to share some books that are fabulous on their own, but they're also extra special because they come with their own stuffed creature or person. The first one is by Michelle Nelson Schmidt, Jonathan James, and the What If Monster. So basically there's a little what if monster that follows Jonathan James around and says things like, what if you tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? And this what if monster just worries for him all the time. And then finally, Jonathan James kind of puts his foot down and it says, what if you're wrong? And then basically thinks of all of the great things that could happen. What if I taste some of that food and it puts my mouth in a really good mood? And what if the chance I take in the end is just how I find my very best friend? So such a cute, sweet book, great for kids who are a little nervous about new things, and it comes with this adorable little plush. So you can get the book on its own or get it with the What If Monster. It makes a great gift. Our next book, so I actually have three by that same author, is Bob is a Unicorn. And basically it is about this. It says, Bob is not a unicorn. Everyone can see that, everyone but Bob. So Bob is going around talking to all of his friends, and they're all like, you're not a unicorn, you're not a unicorn. Don't you have more important things to do today? I've been up since the crack of dawn. So it's something that little kids can relate to. Maybe they get excited about something. But finally at the end, he finds a fairy who says he's the best unicorn ever. And it's a little girl. And the plush I don't have here is of this elephant with the horn. So it's a very sweet book. It's all about kids believing in themselves, no matter what other people say, and finding someone who can believe in them. Cordelia is the newest book by Michelle Nelson Schmidt, and it's all about a girl who can fly, and she flies and goes on all these adventures all the way up into the solar system until one day people tell her that she can't fly, and she gets really sad and becomes kind of ordinary until she decides who was anyone to say if she could or couldn't fly, what was or wasn't possible if they didn't even try. And so she begins to believe in herself and goes back flying again at the end. So that comes with a great, sweet little girl, Cordelia plush doll. Again, all about believing in yourself. Nibbles is a sweet, fun book. It's kind of hilarious. It's all about this little monster, Nibbles, and he likes to nibble on all kinds of things, much like my baby. And his favorite thing to nibble is books. Also, much like my baby. So he goes into a couple different stories, and because of his nibbles, kind of changes up the stories. So you've got Goldilocks and the Three Bears, the Little Red Riding Hood, and Jack and the Beanstalk. And then at the end, he gets locked up tight, and then it says, don't take your eyes off of him, and you hear the nibbling, and he has escaped out the back of the book. So, fun book, fun little Nibbles monster. A lot of classroom teachers have used this for different activities of Nibbles getting into books, and kids playing with stories because of that, so I think that's also a great thing to keep in mind. And last but not least, again, I don't have the plush for this one, but it's Cuddle Bear. And it's basically all about Cuddle Bear gives you hugs if you're sad. So this is a great book for a kid who's not having a great day, and he helps everybody out. And the thing that I love about this book is that a portion of the proceeds are donated to the Scott Carter Foundation to help eliminate pediatric cancer. So this is a great fundraiser as well. So definitely message me or comment if you can think of an organization like a hospital or a NICU that wants to have a collection of these books and stuffed animals to give away to kids who are sick, and then help raise money for the Scott Carter Foundation. So those are some of our great books with plushes that go with them. They make great gifts for your own kids or your neighbor or your niece or your cousin or anything like that. So happy reading!